Hey guys, so I've been asked to do another tutorial for Our Song by Ron Pope, which is brilliant. There is no capo for this song. You really use chords for it. So this is going to be a picking tutorial. For this song, it's quite easy to play, but at the same time it's quite hard sometimes. If you're not used to doing like bar chords, it can be quite hard to play. Like I struggle to play this sometimes, just trying to keep my my hand steady, because these two fingers will not move the entire song. You want them on the 10th fret of the 3rd and 4th strings. The only fingers that will move will be these two. You will have the 8th fret of the 5th string, the 7th fret of the 5th string, the 10th fret of the 6th string, and then the 8th fret of the 6th string. Now those are going to be the only shapes that you'll use at all in this song. Your picking pattern will flick between 5, 4, 3, 4 and 6, 4, 3, 4. But that will be, it'll depend on whether you've got, depending on, which string you've got your finger on. It's a fairly easy pattern to pick. So your introduction, you will start with your first finger on the 8th fret of the 5th string, and you'll pick, like I've just shown, you go 5th, 4th, 3rd, 4th, and you'll do that 4 times. That's the introduction, that is it. For the verses is when you start changing, and you'll go from the 8th to the 7th, up to the 6th string, 10th fret, then to the 8th fret. And you will do that 8 times in total. But you'll pick it just like the intro, and then to the 7th, 10th, and 8th again, down, and that will be repeated 8 times for the verses. So I'll play that through. This song is quite hard for me to sing. It's really, really low. Like if I were to play it, I would play it up here, which is harder to play because your fingers are more spread out and it hurts, but it's easier for me to sing. So you play it wherever it fits for you, but it's easier to actually play up here because the frets are close together. On our first date, I asked you to dance. You turned bright red and started to laugh. I stayed straight-faced until you stopped. So yeah, that is how you play the verse, and you'll do that again for the second half of the verse. Then you have the pre-chorus. So for the pre-chorus, you'll want your first finger on the 5th string of the 8th fret of the 5th string, and you'll play that twice. Then up to the 8th fret of the 6th string, and you play that twice. Then back down, play that twice. Back up, and then you play 4 times. And then we go into the chorus. I know this is a lot to remember, so I will post a link to a tab that I found that is really, really good. And it'll probably be easier if you're looking at that as you're playing along. Then for our chorus, it's a lot like the verse, except instead of doing each of these once, you do each of them twice. So again, we go from 8 on the 5th, 7th, 10th on the 6th string, and then 8th on the 6th string, but we do them each twice. So you do all of that once, and then we go back down to the 8th, play that twice, and then just pluck the 8th fret on the 6th string once, and then that ends it. Unless you are doing one of the second choruses, second or the third chorus, where the chorus is played twice. So instead of just playing that once, you pick it, and then I think you pick it twice, and then go back into the chorus, and then when you play the chorus the second time around, when you end it plucking that once. So yeah, you just link them together and then you end like that. So I will try and play that through. So I hum something soft and sweet. The stars came out as we moved our feet. Said, won't you take my hand, take my heart, promise to never stop dancing once we start. Oh, this is our song. And then you play the intro again. So the format of the song is we have an intro, first verse, the pre-chorus, then the chorus, then another intro, another verse, another pre-chorus, then two choruses, then we have another intro, and then that fades into the bridge. The bridge, you will have something you play it 3 times, then we have another intro, another 2 choruses, which I think you carry on picking that at some point, and then we end on another intro. So for the bridge, we have, you want your 2 fingers again on the 10th fret of the 3rd and 4th, then we want our first finger on the 8th fret of the 6th string, then to the 10th fret of the 6th string, then to the 8th fret of the 5th string twice. So, oops, sorry, ooh. So we'll do that 3 times. And when you end on the 3rd time, again we'll do first finger on the 8th fret, the 6th string, and just pluck that once. So playing that through, you go, I will bring you the mountains, write your name across the sky, and anything that you need I will try to find. So then you pluck the intro again, and then you'll go into your chorus, which I'm going to look at because I think there is something on the end of the last chorus. That's it. The difference is because at the end of the last chorus, instead of going saying, oh, this is our song, once he says it twice, so you do the picking for it, which is the 8, then up, then go back down and do it again, then pluck it once. So the stars come out, no longer shine, I still search for heaven right in your eyes. Oh, oh, this is our song. So yeah, because he says that oh bit twice, you carry on plucking on that one, then repeat it again, then do this is our song, and then it ends just on an intro. So that's the whole song. I hope that wasn't too confusing. I haven't done a picking tutorial before. Hopefully there will be boxes around head area, and there will be a link to a good tab in the box below, so that will help if you see that. But that's the pace of the song. It's a really, really nice song to play. I'm sorry if I didn't play it very well because it does hurt to play it sometimes, but hopefully you're a better guitarist than me. So yep, if you want to make a request, then I will see what I can do. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, YouTube.